There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. Said, hey, what is this? Now maybe, baby, maybe you're in need of a kiss. I said, don't you wait, hesitate. Let's move before they raise the parking rate. Alright now, baby, it's alright now. Alright now. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, baby. My love, I only have eyes. Hopefully we got the moon there. For you. Unbelievable. I mean, where does the time go? Where does it go? I mean, I just heard something on the news, something about somebody said something 2 years ago. It just seems like it was like yesterday. Kind of forget what it was, but it was just something. They were playing a clip of something. I mean, hopefully it will come to me. It was like 2 years ago. Oh, I know what it was. Okay. Yes, I do know what it was. I do know what it was. Anyways, welcome in to the big Easy Breezy. Doing the dishes, mopping up that floor. Well, he's the man the town used to fear. Now when he calls home, yeah. Da 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 da. Is there any Van Halen tribute bands? Yeah, I did used to have a Van Halen tribute band on here. Probably 2 years ago. I probably should check to see if they're still on my thing. I don't know. I mean, because like with the changes with the feed way back then, probably way over a year ago. And I'm always honest. I just got a little bit of there, a little bit, you see. Tired of playing around with the settings and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, it was 2 years ago. I was watching something on one of them. I don't know what station it was. At this point, it's all irrelevant. But he's like, they were doing it with Trump. Oh, it was probably like CNN or MSNBC, because they have all the analysts hanging around. Anyway, it's the biggest game in town. Trust me, I wish there was something else. And there is. I mean, there was this incident in, I'm going to say Florida, or one of the states with the, what do you call it, carrying your weapon, stuff like that. So there was an altercation about somebody was in the handicapped spot, and I believe, I don't know if I have it all correct, but the guy was like arguing or something, or yelling, going back and forth with either the gentleman's girlfriend or wife, maybe girlfriend. But they're just yelling at each other or something, and I guess the gentleman overheard it. I mean, there's a lot in this thing here that is, definitely up for debate, like mostly everything is. Just like your choice for, who do you think's doing a better job with the GDP? I think it's GDP. If we have it wrong, we'll correct that. But again, I'm not spot on, but I'm usually like 99.9%. So I've been doing it for a while, and I'm not like biased in any particular way. I'm always honest as to what I like to have seen done. and some of that which appears to be happening. You know, you go back to Reagan. I mean, Reagan, a lot of people don't understand this about Reagan. Reagan brought the free market enterprise. You know, a lot of people, I mean, there was a really bad poverty rate. You know, not only in America, but worldwide. There was. Particularly America. You know, since we are an American show, or we're based in America. So, you know, I mean, and this new thing here, I mean, of course, we've seen a little bit of Van Jones, and it had three ladies on there. Well, they had two guests before that, but in particular, they had these three. They're Democratic, I believe, socialists. That's what they're calling them. If I have that wrong, I mean, I went to the page to see, because I've seen a little bit of it, and you know, they have this thing here, you know, with the medical for all, you know, healthcare for all, and all that kind of stuff, which you have to look deeper into it. You know, it's something that's going to cost $3 trillion, and you know, you can't have the cart before the horse. I always said that. I mean, the little bit I know, like I said yesterday, I'm not a smart man, but the little bit that I know, you got to tie up all these underlining things, all these, you know, you just can't, like, I don't know who designs all this kind of stuff. I mean, yes, you can wave your magic wand and stuff like that and say whammo, presto, but you got to be serious about it. You got to be realistic about it. You got to know. I mean, the ladies saying they go door to door, they're saying all this stuff, and they're saying all this stuff that they're for and all this kind of stuff, which basically, you know, we're not all that different after all. I mean, we all do want to see each and every one do good. We really do. I don't care what anybody says, you know. You care. There is this thing, because it makes you feel better, you know, knowing that, you know, people are just able, you know, to take care of their themselves, their family, their life, whatever. I mean, it's got to be true. So Reagan did come up with some kind of stuff here, you know, with what I say here, the enterprise, the big thing, you know, where the ladies were talking about, you know, basically higher taxes, because you want all these things, higher taxes, and that's something, you know, both of these parties fight kind of tooth and nail a little bit, and then, you know, they play around with it. I mean, they all know that, you know, to get things done, I mean, the government does not have a fairy bank. You know, there's not a bank area, I mean, for like a fair, it comes from people. It comes from the people. Right, we know, alright, so we gave an economic lesson. So I guess Cortez, forget her first name, but I guess she went to Boston University, got an economics degree. Now, let's go back to our opener. I only have eyes for you. So the thing was, so as I said, time flies by and everything, and it does. I mean, even 8 years. I mean, even like, it seems like yesterday. You know, they were doing the debates. You know, Romney and Obama and everything. But in particular, I'm watching it, and they're talking about when he was on the mic, and he said, because they're putting the timeline together of the meeting and all this kind of stuff. You know, and then Comey came out and said something, and then the late night hosts are kind of putting Comey down. But he said, you know, Russia, if you're listening in, you know, those emails and everything, they're saying that the meeting, that he knew about the meeting and everything. Even Van Jones, he's like, I don't care. He's not going to get indicted. He's not going to do this, not going to do that, you know, and you're just ruining it. I mean, At least he's being honest about the situation. He was the one who said, a year before Trump won, he said, you better watch out. You better watch out. And this whole thing is coming to light. This GDP, or whatever the hell it is, it's 4.1 GDP. I don't know. And it just didn't grow that much. And I guess I hinted in the rain yesterday about, like, in 2014, all these. I mean, nothing wasn't moving in the right direction. I know you're probably saying stuff, but just shut up, go to bed. I mean, you don't know what you're talking about. All right, I don't know what I'm talking about.